Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about set. And our pitcher in this game, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jackson Chourio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Pitch misses, 2-1. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Thank you.
Stays alive. Hit in the air left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. 1 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is fouled back. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging.
Batting third, catcher,
and now it's William Contreras. Right through there for a strike. Two out, space is empty. And now the count is even. Outside. That missed by a lot. 3 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Got all of that one. A solo shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. And forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. That's off the mark, 1-0. And he takes a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pajes brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, Mookie Betts will get us started. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Center field. Mitchell has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he
fires over to Hoskins. 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the 2nd. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Ohtani back to work. That misses. Ball 1. This to 3rd. Tosses to 1st. 1 out in the 2nd.
Batting 7th, 3rd baseman Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8th, shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another
1 ball,
breaking ball.
2
Try to
strikes.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
And now 2-2. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Brewers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. In the air, left field. Freeland sizing this one up and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next offering upstairs. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting
And
6th,
now it's Max
third
Muncy.
baseman, Max Muncy.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Smith off of first with 2 away. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Two. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right side, Terang. Throws to first, third out, and that ends the frame. So the Dodgers leave one, and they're down 2-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now here is Jackson Chourio. Fly to left his first time. That one missed. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Down.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
For Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying, tattooed and gone. That one felt good. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 outs, nobody on. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
3-2.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. And now Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's down and in. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Conforto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
High fly ball, right field. Chorio sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Caught looking his first time up. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fly to center his first time. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Here's Freddie Freeman. He's one of those guys that seems to get better as he gets older. In there at the knees. Two on, two outs. And he swings over the top there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Two outs. And Freddie takes the K. Two left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that's outside. And it's 3-0.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez settles under it, makes the grab, one away. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. And the sweeper misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Now fly ball to right center. Edmonds sprinting for this one. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hoskins stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch is downstairs. And downstairs. And there's the automatic. outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean,
Now
this
batting,
guy's just
third
capable of
baseman,
hitting
Oliver
pitches
Dunn.
outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Oliver Dunn. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Up the middle. Betts. They get the force, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
1 ball, 1
that slider
strike.
didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The Brewers leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball.
Now
Really locked him up.
third
And
baseman,
it's a
Max
hitter. It's not typically what
Muncy.
you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. And that misses off the outside edge.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Struck him out looking. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Ortiz in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ohtani will depart, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher on now,
Dodgers,
Alex Vesia.
Number
Just trying to
51.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, nobody out. This is Bryce Terang. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a ball. The 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. There's one.
He's out.
How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda, the lefty, warming up as well. Hit in the air, center field. Edman makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Andy Pajes. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Pitch misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Walked his first time. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back. Into the bullpen and gone. He sends it out of here. And they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And next for L.A., Haesung Kim. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And that chops in for a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw, and sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Here's Mookie to hit. That one pushed foul. And that one fouled off. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top 6. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's in there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next pitch is
that's
outside. And another ball.
Outside.
In there at the knees, and now 3-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain
Now batting,
players, but
left
with
fielder,
his speed,
Sal
this guy
Freeland.
out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's going to be Sal Freeland. There's a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Mitchell off of first with 2 away. That missed
1 ball,
inside,
2
and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Step off throw to first,
he's safe.
and he's back in safely. Off
Ball,
the
that's
mark
out.
there, and that's ball 2. Two outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Tommy Edman at the plate. Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Freddie Freeman
First
now.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get.
Runner goes again. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. He wasn't able to
Left
elevate it,
fielder,
but he put a great
Oscar
swing on it. Right on time,
Hernandez.
good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Here comes a
Milwaukee.
new arm for the Brewers,
Number
Nick
25.
Mears.
And
Nick
this is an
Mears.
important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed
Now
these days.
batting,
So many
catcher,
guys throwing in the
Will
upper
Smith.
90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Frelick has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here comes Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2
Third
with a pair of
baseman,
strikeouts.
Muncy.
First pitch misses.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Michael
Now
Grove.
pitching for
Pretty
the
tight
Dodgers.
game, so they're looking for quality
Number
pitches out of him
29.
right here. Got to do his best to keep the
Michael
score right
Grove.
where it is.
And here is
Leading off
Hoskins.
for the Brewers, first baseman Rhys Hoskins.
Not
Ball
close
1, no
with that
strike.
one. Ball 1. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn will hit next. First
Ball
pitch
left
doesn't
outside.
find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next
That's
offering
ball 2.
misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's
Oh, that's
outside. That's a walk.
Nope, that's down.
Went
Ball
with the
4.
cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Now batting,
One
shortstop,
down.
Joseph
And the batter
Ortiz.
now, Joseph Ortiz.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard hit, knocks it down. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now, Bryce Terang. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Line drive, base hit. Done. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Ortiz, the lead runner at second. Chourio at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. And just misses with that one.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Betts. They take the force out. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2.
Pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jared Koenig.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight
Leading
lead
off
late
for
in the
the
ball game.
Dodgers,
Some of them are just
right fielder,
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Paz up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is in for a strike.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
In there at the knees, 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Conforto in the box again, takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Hudson appears to be getting loose. Hyams getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. That one the other way. Snags it for the second out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 0-2.
One ball, two strikes.
They say it went in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Dodgers,
and a new arm on the mound to start the
number
eighth.
43,
Anthony Banda.
Anthony Banda.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Catcher, William
Well, I got a
Contreras.
chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Fires over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. 0 for 3 in this one. And misses inside. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Mitchell, the base runner at first with one out. Late swing, foul to the left. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Betts hauls it in for the out. And there are two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. On a line, base hit. And now two aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, two outs. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he swings through that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 on, 2 outs.
2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs. On the ground. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Koenig back to work. That one missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Turns and fires to Betts. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly
Now
what he was
batting,
looking for
center
right there.
fielder,
Nice line drive to the
Tommy
pull side,
MADDEN.
met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. And it's even up. Way inside, and that hit him. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. And that one cutting but missing down low. Action in the pen down there. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hudson also getting ready. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. One, two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
To the right side. Here's Ortiz for one. Relay to first, double play.
Now batting.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jared Koenig departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Trevor McGill.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Clips the corner. Strike 1. The tying run at the plate. To the right side, Terang. Throws to first in time. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1 left for LA. Still down by a count of 4-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Kopech.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 45, Michael Kopech.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tony Gonsolin looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
2-0.
Almost got him.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. In a 3-2 count, you got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Terang, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. And that's way high. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball. There's a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Jackson Chourio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Yelich in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right side. Pajes going back on this one. Makes the catch, inning over. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's 5-2. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Muncy to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside. And that one hammered. That's back there. See you later. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. That one missing inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and
Now
tried to
batting,
check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Trevor McGill won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Milwaukee,
Yoel Payamps
Number
taking
31.
over on the mound. He has a
Yoel
great
Payamps.
slider with tons of movement. So last chance for the Dodgers. And here is Michael Conforto. And that drops in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Payamps is just 1 strike away. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Stays alive. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.